value you and your family. Apply today at jamesenterpriseinc.com or call 402-432-6740.
Lincoln's new craft cocktail lounge is Bar 48 in Lincoln. Located at 2639 North 48th Street, Bar 48 offers everything from cocktails to beer to wine and so much more. With summer right around the corner, you can always enjoy Bar 48's frozen beverages. Follow them on Facebook to stay up to date on their live music performances every Saturday night. Make plans to visit Bar 48 on North 48th Street in the heart of the University Place neighborhood today.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage door sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, a realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at DoorsPlusLLC.com or give them a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus. Garage doors and more.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Make plans to join 93.7 The Ticket and the Amon Green Foundation for the first annual Nebraska Esports Golf Tournament on Monday, June 9th at Wilderness Ridge. It's a 4-man scramble starting at 11 a.m. that will feature former Husker greats, including Amon Green, Johnny Rogers, Niles Paul, Tony Davis, Adam Carricker, Vershawn Jackson, and more, with great prizes and great golf. Sponsorships are also available. Email Jake at theticketfm.com for more questions or sign your team up online at theticketfm.com. Early bird registration goes through April 20th and overall registration goes through May 30th.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Make your move fun and easy with the help of Movers and Shakers. Movers and Shakers is homegrown, female-led, and ready to help make your transition to a new space as seamless as possible. They excel at residential and commercial moving jobs, as well as offer home cleanouts and junk removal services. Moving into a new place is stressful enough, so let Movers and Shakers ease the transition. Give them a call today at 712-899-6265 or book your move online at www.moversandShakersNE.com today.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Coming at you live from the 93.7 The Ticket studio in the heart of Lincoln, America. Youth Football 101. Get a peek into the world of youth football in the state of Nebraska with Tank Perry of the Nebraska Red Wolves 7-on-7 Youth Football. This is Youth Football 101 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
What it do, what it do, what it do. Hey, I'm your man Tank. Got my man Jim 7 in the room. We're going to have a full cast today. I want to give a shout out to Sutter Herman for the show, Heyman for the show. You can hit him at the text line
402-464-5685.
Edward Stone, we certainly appreciate him, and the Adam Carrick, right? Character Chronicles, right?
Yes, sir.
Also, shout out to our guy out there, Mr. Big, our commish. We certainly appreciate him. Mike, I'm sure you're traveling. Safe travels. We appreciate you. And all the folks from the board for Lincoln Youth Football. So this part is going to go really, really, really fast because we have a lot of guests, as you can tell, in the room today. We are super excited. Last week, the mayor considered April 27th girls flag football in Lincoln. So she declared it. It was really good. Had plus 150 girls and young women out there.
We had a lot.
Midland came out there. The coach of Midland's female 505 for the college came out as well. It was amazing. So we're not going to delay much. We're going to get this thing going. Everybody, welcome.
Say hi.
Hi.
Thanks
Like,
for having us.
We're frozen. I got my little man. He's got his drip on too, so we're chilling. Say hello.
Say hi, Emmett.
He said hello. Okay, Jim, what do we have here? Who do we have? Let's go.
We have, like Tank said, we had our citywide camp last week
Yes.
for girls 5-on-5, trying to build a league, trying to have fun, partnering with LPS and Kwame at the community learning centers. So we have 3 of our athletes that joined us. Like we said, had the mayor come out. Wish we had more time, right? We didn't have a whole bunch of time, but we got through as quickly as we can. So, ladies, let's just start off. Start down with you, Emma. Just tell us your first name, your grade, and we'll move on from there. Go ahead.
I'm Emma, and I'm in 7th grade.
I'm Maya, and I'm also in 7th grade.
My name's Janaya, and I'm a junior in high school.
There you go.
All right. That's right.
You guys will notice we have middle school and high school. I have a little bit of a special place in my heart for a lot of these girls. Janaya is coached by my son-in-law. Shout out Coach Spicer, right? Should we shout out Coach Spicer?
Shout out Coach Spicer.
And
who else? Should we shout out Austin too?
Austin Erbauer.
Yeah, Coach Erbauer. Shout outs to the Northeast Wrestling team. Let's do Anthony too.
Anthony.
Yeah, Coach Anthony.
well, Emma, we have to shout out your dad too, because your dad is a huge component, not only of you, but the girls' 5 flag program. So give your dad a shout out.
Shout out to my dad.
All right.
Nate and Natasha. Let's shout out both of them, right? The Betts family. So, okay. So if we're going to go through, right, and go through and discuss our camp, what did we like about camp? What did you guys enjoy about it? Talk about that.
I think it's a good opportunity for girls to just compete against each other for the Lincoln areas.
How about you?
It was just like fun to experience something new because like I had never done flag football before that, and it like really sparked a new interest in me. So that was really fun.
That's awesome. How about you, Janai?
It's fun. I think doing something else besides wrestling really opened my eyes, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. So that brings us to another thing though. You had a really good point. So Janaya, like we said, Janaya wrestles, right? Maya and Emma, what else do you guys do besides what do you guys compete in?
I compete in track, basketball, and volleyball.
Yeah, I do volleyball, track, swim, and cross country as well.
See how crazy this is? We're always talking about multi-sport athletes, right?
Here we
and
are.
Now we're adding more stuff. So we're glad you guys came to camp, right? Is there anything that you didn't like about it so far to start off? Go ahead, Janiyah. Do you have anything? I'm hoping you're going to say that you enjoyed all of it and there was no bad parts.
I enjoyed all of it. This is the time I jammed my finger during camp. That's it.
Still works, doesn't it?
I guess.
Yeah.
It works.
Honestly, for me, there was nothing really that bad at the camp. It was all fun and like it's just a good experience overall.
It was really fun, but it went by really fast.
Right. We needed more time, didn't we? Yeah.
It does. And it's really important. Like, you guys are really the foundation. I mean, this is already happening at the high school level in over 16 states, in the United States. And so here we are, lagging a little bit behind, but you guys are really fired up about it. And it's really important because this is going to be an Olympic sport. It's going to be declared a high school sport. You get into some ramifications and some other things to make sure that women and girls are represented at the high school level versus finding something outside. So we're really super excited that you guys are really standing out already. I know, Janiyah, we've worked with you before at the first camp. You stood out. Watching the two of you, this last camp was absolutely amazing. And the rest of the girls. I mean, there's some really notable talent out there.
Were you my coach?
Yes.
In the first, that's how you know him from.
He's like, that's why he's familiar.
You came in, Janiyah's like, I know that guy. I was like, well, yeah, my boy Tank's everywhere.
We won. So I think it's really good that you guys have here. And I really want you guys to really talk about more. I know this is awkward for you, but you're talking to moms, you're talking to dads right now. You're talking to girls your age, above your age, and lower than your age, and they really need to know that this is really fun. I mean, you're competing as well as anybody in a sport athletically, and that's absolutely huge for the town of Lincoln.
You notice what Tank said there? He mentioned that your team won at camp.
We did win.
I don't think you did. I was coaching the other team. You got to remember that. So
no, we won.
Today, did we smoke them?
We did.
We did.
That's
the best coach.
Janiyah, that's
Janiyah.
The best coach. He says,
oh,
there you go.
My girl.
Shout out to the best coach.
What's up? All right, then.
So let's go. We were talking about having the Midland girls there, right? Huge shout out to those guys into Troy for bringing them down because they were a huge help.
Yeah, let me be specific. The Midland women's 5-on-5 flag football team at the college were here in full stride. There was like 11 of them.
Yeah, I think so. There's quite a few.
11 of them, and their coach came here and felt it was so important that they volunteered their time to get in there during the drills and to be able to talk to some of the young ladies out there. Obviously, they couldn't talk to them all. That was huge. And I don't know if you heard this. They beat the University of Nebraska team, right? Shout out to my alumni twice. They beat them 61-0.
Even with Dylan.
Even with
quarterback. Just for a little bit.
Yeah. So that's crazy to think that's how it goes and how it's advancing for you all as well.
They were from all over the country too, weren't they?
Yeah.
You saw that? Quarterback was from Alaska.
Mhm.
Z was from X was from Cali.
Yep.
I mean, it's
Phoenix,
crazy that
Arizona.
they're coming to Nebraska to play flag football.
Absolutely.
For the state of Nebraska.
Yeah.
So it's growing more and more. Let's go back to you guys because we have you for a little while longer. Favorite part of the camp? We went through what you guys liked, went through what you didn't. What was your favorite moment in the camp? Janiyah, we'll go with you first.
Footwork and throwing.
Footwork and throwing?
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, towards the end of the camp, we played a little bit 5-on-5. That was my favorite part.
Yeah.
I say the 5-on-5 as well, just because we did drills just to play on 5-on-5 and just discover different positions and stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So are you guys excited for the upcoming season? Are all three of you playing? First of all, let's talk about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Debatable.
She said I'm just here.
Janiyah is very busy with wrestling camp, but we're going to get her in there because Northeast could use the help.
That's up to Erbauer.
Austin, I hope you're listening to this because
Like,
I'll be calling you after we're off the air.
there we go. But listen, it's important for parents to understand that to give your daughters an opportunity to do something like this and to get them out. Right now the first or in the inaugural season for Lincoln Youth Football, right? 5v5 is coming up on Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
So get out there and sign your girls up to Lincoln Youth Football League.com. Go to Girls 5v5, get them registered. Dads, moms, if you want to coach, click the background check so you can get started and get ready to coach. It's going to be huge. It's going to be fun. We usually kick off Wednesdays for the boys.
For 7v7.
So for 5v5 for girls, it's going to be 6 o'clock. Where does it start?
Gate opens at 5.
Gates
So,
5.
Yeah, games will kick off at 6.
Okay, games
So
kick off 6. We're
we
usually
should be
out there till
by
8,
8:30.
8:30.
Yeah.
It's the most beautiful part of the day in Lincoln anyway. Tuesday, you know what? Not a lot going on. So even if it's your day of rest, now you can get them out there so they can run around. The physical exercise is absolutely awesome. And so we're looking forward to that. So let's talk about this. When you do play, Shania, what position do you like?
QB.
QB. Okay, fantastic. How about you?
Like a receiver.
Receiver? Nice. Emma?
QB.
QB? Okay, good. So those are really, if you think about it, right, Jim, those are the key components. I mean, being able to pass and catch and defend, but for them saying, hey, you know what, I'm moving my career immediately toward receiving and catching is absolutely huge. And because you guys are so young as women, 2 or 3 years from now, oh my gosh, you'll be exploding off the territory. And I will tell you, regardless of what you do, Janiyah, you never know what you're going to finish doing. You never know what your true passion is going to be, even though you're enjoying now. And so, and I've seen you, you're just flat on an athlete. So that's shout out to you as well. So those are things that we want to think about. And moms out there, make sure you're going to LincolnYouthFootballLeague.com and getting your girls signed up because you just don't know. And, you know, one of the things the coach from Midland said, what was his name?
Troy Hasselbrook.
He clearly said you don't know if you're going to be one of the women in the Olympics at some point playing flag football. It's a wide open landscape, wide open canvas, and here's yet another opportunity to rep your country, right? Being the United States, and obviously we're probably a leader, right, in football.
I hope so.
But we're going to find out at the global level eventually. But you never know where your career is going to take you.
Let's take a second and talk about team formation because we were talking about this before.
Important.
So, with this being new to us
Yes.
at LYF, right? We are allowing these girls because it's not like tackle where Emmett here starts playing flex.
Right.
He plays with his same group all the way through 8th grade, right? A lot of these guys, with being middle school, high school, we do from 3rd grade all the way through 12th grade, right? So even if you're graduating this year, you could still play for your high school for 5 weeks. But what we're doing with LYF this year is in order for people to be more comfortable, because let's be honest, teenagers are more comfortable around their group of friends.
Absolutely.
Is instead of going by districts like we do for tackle, instead of going from districts like we do for 7v7, we are allowing these folks to make their own teams. So I know that Emma's mom and dad are already on theirs, getting their team together. But what you do is you go in, like Tank said, to LincolnYouthFootballLeague.com, register for girls 5v5 flag. And then once you get your 10 players, you can either email commish at LincolnYouthFootballLeague.com, president at LincolnYouthFootballLeague.com, VP at Lincoln. All of us answer our emails, right? So you got VP, you got secretary, and you have every one of the clubs. But you can send us your list. We'll all work together as we always do to get you guys' teams built, right? So we're really excited for it. Are you guys excited?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Very.
Good.
Now, what's the name of your team?
You can say it.
We were thinking of the OGs.
The OGs.
Lincoln OGs, since they're going to be
Whoa.
the first group of
I
middle school
love
girls.
it.
So yeah.
OGs.
And I'm allowing it since you guys were the first ones to get your teams in. So
Okay.
Lincoln OGs already. You're going to be the Rockets, huh?
Yeah, I think we're just gonna go. We're the Northeast team.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
There you
Yep.
go. We'll do
And-
that.
And I actually have like 15 players that I've helped put together for Lincoln Northwest, right?
Yeah.
So Lincoln Northwest is coming out there as
I
well.
think you
and
guys are going to end up having 2 teams. It's going to be real
It's
close.
crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy. So I've been really working hard with Coach Brian Locke out there and going and visiting. And by the way, coaches at the high school, Jim and I are always willing to come and talk to the young ladies at the high school to tell them how important this is to get them going. So that really doesn't matter for all high schools. Give us a shout out. We'll come visit with them as well. But Lincoln Northwest, they have their own uniforms. So they're really trying to get it organized. So they'll probably be looking cool like you guys out there when you step out. So yeah, so it's working out really good. I think it's super important. So what do you think? Let's just start with baby steps, because I'm always interested, right? Being a historian. So we'll come back and look at this some other day, right? When you guys are rock stars doing whatever. So how do you envision the first season? Like, this is it. It's happening in what, 3 weeks?
Yep.
Ish. So how do you see the season? What are you thinking about the season? What's your excitement level?
I think like the first maybe week or two, it's just about fun. And I feel like or maybe it could be, it's really serious since it just started, and then as it goes, it'll just be fun.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking that like the first couple weeks are gonna try to be like getting everyone up to the same level, because like Emma, she like has done a few camps already, and some of the girls that we're playing with, they're not gonna like know anything. So I think it's just gonna be like trying to get everybody to know what to do and stuff.
Okay, because it's 8 weeks. So we've got 7 games, 5 weeks.
5 weeks,
and
but
then
2 games a
2
night,
games,
so
right.
10 games.
10 games. Good. Emma, what are you thinking?
I think it's going to go by fast and just really fun for us to try something new. But yeah.
Jim, what do you think? Because I have my own thoughts.
I think it's the start of something big,
I
right?
think it
I
is.
mean, we're going through and doing this quick run,
Yes.
right? We don't have the room on Sundays yet,
Right.
to be able to do this. But the more we grow this, just like we've talked, the more we grow 7v7, the better it makes football in Lincoln,
Exactly.
right? And it's what we've always said with the mission OIF, football for everyone. You know, I mean, we have plenty of female players that play tackle, but a lot of these girls, they're busy during the fall with club volleyball. They're busy with their high school sports. That's okay. We're just trying to fit in, get in to give an extra option. It's only one night a week, so we're in having fun.
Yep.
And it's just a good time. It's like we've said with 7v7, we try and make it more like a community and more just a hangout. We got the food going, we got games going, everybody's hanging out, having a good time. It's the first month of summer. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
Well, I agree with everybody, but if you want to know what I think, so
Go quickly. We got break time.
So I think it's going to be fun, but I think it's going to bring a whole new dynamic. And I think you guys are going to be so much more competitive with each other. It's one thing watching somebody run, race, shoot a basket. It's another thing watching somebody catch, pass, and throw and defend. And so I think that competitive dynamic is coming. So we're going to run the break real quick. We'll see you guys at the other side of the hour.
Guys, thanks for coming.
Thank you for coming. We really appreciate it. Always tune in to the show, All Things Football 101 at 11 o'clock on Saturday mornings, even if you're just rolling, driving, just at home, because we're talking about the community at large.
Yes, sir.
It pays to participate in LES Peak Rewards. You can earn a $25 gift card when you enroll your qualified smart thermostat in the program. Help curb electric demand and sign up today at les.com/peak rewards.
Are you buying a home? Westgate Bank understands that you need to make important decisions during your home buying journey. Our local lenders in Lincoln and Omaha make themselves available so you can get the information you need to know. Use our mobile mortgage app to manage your transaction from pre-qualification to closing, no matter where you are. Get the service and convenience you want from a local community bank where our interest is you. Learn more and visit us online at westgate.bank. Westgate Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
If you're a veteran, our nation has created a wide range of benefits to thank you for your service, but it can be difficult to navigate the process of determining eligibility, filing claims, appealing decisions, and securing the benefits you've earned. Speak to your county veteran service officer or the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs State Service Office to see what's available to you and your family. These services are 100% free, so visit veterans.nebraska.gov today. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Get ready for the largest dirt late model event in Nebraska, race fans. The Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series is heading to Eagle Raceway's High Bank Heist on Thursday, May 15th through Saturday, May 17th. See the greatest dirt late model stars in the country compete for $10,000 to win on both Thursday and Friday, and an enormous $50,000 to win 75-lap main event on Saturday. The High Bank Heist, May 15th through May 17th at Eagle Raceway. For more info, visit eagleraceway.com. Let's go Lucas Oil Late Model Racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Billy Currington is back on tour. Friday, June 13th, Pinewood Bowl Theater at Lincoln's Pioneer Park. Live in concert. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodman is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Breathe easier inside your home with Bryant. Eliminate allergens and odors and control humidity too. For a breath of fresh air, call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Support Matt Talbot Kitchen and Outreach on Give to Lincoln Day. Your gift will be received by a portion of Lincoln Community Foundation's matching fund. Homelessness is a complex problem facing our community. By working together, we can find solutions. Your donation for Give to Lincoln Day moves us closer to ensuring that everyone in Lincoln has a safe place to sleep at night. Because of your generosity, hope lives here. Give anytime through May 29th at givetolincoln.com.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call today at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe. Back to Youth Football 101 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
What's going on? We are back. We had an all-star cast. I tell you what, those young ladies are athletes.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen them up close and personal.
Yeah.
And so now adding this to their repertoire is going to be just absolutely incredible. And so,
Right.
yeah. So listen, on the last part of the hour before we move forward, on the last part of the hour, we really kind of got into girls and women's 5v5 flag football. It's here now, folks. It's here in Lincoln, and don't sleep on this. Right?
That's right.
Don't
That's
sleep
right.
on this. Don't let your young daughter or your daughter not participate, and then 4 or 5 years later, Jim, I don't know about you, but for me, since we've been doing this, I get calls and run into people all the time that flat out say, I wish this had been available when I was younger. These are women. These are women with children that go, this wasn't available.
Right.
We had to do this, or softball, right? And now you have an opportunity. And it's not the physical that you would think about it. It is flat out allowing your daughter to run up and down the field, catch, pass, learn how to defend. It's so many life skills in that translates over, which I'm a big component of what sports do for someone when done the right way. And I know at Lincoln Youth Football, we do it the right way. So we want to give them those life skills to be able to go to the next level, but we want to give them the skill training as well. So we're going to offer the skill training just as well. So get them signed up. Best thing that you've done for them, and let them get out there and figure out who they are.
Yeah, we talked about it, whether it's football, whether it's volleyball, whatever, we're teaching athletic movements.
Yes.
Right? Before we do anything, we're coaching the fundamentals. So we're coaching athletic movements. It all translates into the same sport, right? And the main thing that we hope that it does is it translates into an active lifestyle as they get older and older.
It's important.
Yeah.
It's important to stay healthy, to stay active. Your daughters will definitely thank you for that. Just to keep them active as much as possible through high school. And, America's had that agenda tons of times in our lifetime where it's about keeping the youth active and get off the couch and get up and move and all that stuff. And we have an opportunity right here in Lincoln, Nebraska. And so, again, LincolnYouthFootballLeague.com, Lincoln Youth Football League. You got to put league in there or to send you up to some other state.
Send up in Oregon.
UpInOregon.com. So LincolnYouthFootballLeague.com and register for 5v5 girls flag football, right? Obviously, if you have boys, get them registered for tackle. That's been open since February. 707 for boys is Wednesdays. That's been open. And young men, that's been open since February. So, keep your kids active. We have things that we are able to do here. It's super competitive. If you've got a team, right, whether it's girls for 5-on-5 on Tuesdays or boys or young men, high school, right?
Up through ninth grade.
Incoming
ninth graders.
ninth graders, then you need to do this. I know that we've had some imported teams. I know that we put a couple of the Red Wolf teams in there as well that have the time for it. I know that last year we had another team came in from.
We had a team from Palmyra last year. We had two from Norris last year.
Yeah, shout out to Palmyra, Norris. I don't know if they've signed up this year.
Not yet.
So if you've got another team that you want to bring in yourself, come on in up until ninth grade. So again, all things youth football 7-on-7 and 5v5 girls football added to it. And of course, Jim and I, if you ever want to talk to us, we're going to be there. We were just laughing about it last week as we were leaving. Like, okay, we got another evening.
That's right.
That our family's going to love us, right? So I have a big football family, so it helps out, and you do as well.
That's right. That's right. So which way are we going now?
Paramount. Oh, no. What are you thinking?
What am I thinking?
Oh, that's dangerous.
We don't need to go there. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
no. It feels like we've spent the last couple of weeks, delving a lot into the whys and the hows, right? We were talking about what we're trying to do at Paramount, what you guys are trying to do at Paramount, what I'm trying to help in my small little way. There's an amazing opportunity for that. Right? I want to talk about a little bit about your gym setup that you have at Paramount.
Yeah.
About what kind of opportunities you add. We've touched on it a little bit on getting the weight training for those middle school age kids that maybe don't have the option to do it, right? Could you expand a little bit as to what you guys are doing for that right now?
Yeah. And that's really good. I think that's a good call. So, the totality of it in general, right, is affording people the opportunity to have a place where they can consistently go. to be able to work on different skills. So in the facility itself, in the gym, it's 10,000 square feet. If you have a small group of kids that want to work out during the summer at a specific time to get ready for football season, which is, again, I get it. Everybody's busy doing a lot. So I know everybody's first thought. However, when you look at the other side, right, parents, Lincoln, football season is roughly 8 weeks. But football season is so complex and it's so challenging and it's so difficult, right? That's something that the kids should be doing year round. So where I'm from, which is Texas, we literally did some sort of training all year round, whether the kids were together throwing, whether the kids were together running, outside of their normal basketball, their normal track, right? They took the time to get together. Coaches and fathers and mothers took the time to get their kids out of to
train athletic
movements, right?
Right.
And so when you think about some of these states, that's a lot of the reason is because of the dedication of the parents, dedication of the coaches, and the kids just growing up in a world that, I got all this stuff going on, but I'm also mindful that football season is coming and I want to be able to hit the field, knowing all the things the coach are talking about, knowing what we're expected so I can compete at a higher level. Right.
Well, let's step back for a little bit.
Sure.
So we've talked for a long time
Yes.
about how some coaches say the kids are different these days.
Yes.
Right. You and I both agreed that it's that the parents are different.
The parents are different.
Right. Different missions, different ideas. It's not what we're discussing right now.
No.
When we were coming up,
yes,
we didn't always have, there weren't specialized trainings then, right?
No, not at all.
However, we spent a lot of time outside, right? You were talking about dads and everything else. I can remember dads from the neighborhood coming up where they'd come out and just throw a football out and say, all right, let's have a game. That's where we started. The world we live in now, there's so many different options, so much getting busy.
Yeah.
That we really don't have kids playing in the neighborhoods anymore.
Not as much.
Right? They still are,
Yeah.
but not like
Not
us.
to the level.
Not
Right.
You go outside
Right.
after school, you don't come back to the
Right.
street lights come on.
Right. No. Yeah, you'd be home with it.
But with all the different things, what I'm trying to get to is
take
that
your time.
Paramount now.
Yes.
It's one more thing that you can add.
Yep.
So everybody runs on their schedules now. You can add that time to come in and work on yourself. You can add that time to come in and work on your athletic movements, like we're talking, right? That's what it's about, keeping our kids active.
And the best part, and I'm going to back to you, but the best part of that, people, is that it's a nonprofit. And so you're talking, you sign your kid up for $10 a month.
Right.
And you can come in basically as much as you want during the summer. You can go and look at the schedule. We'll have a facility manager that you can reach out to and say, hey, I want to come in for this 30 minutes or this hour, and as part of your membership dues, and we can make sure that you have that kind of time. The reason Paramount, I think, is important, and I don't want to step on any toes, but I mean this in the most respectful way, is technically, and I know there are obviously other communities around the nation, but specifically for Lincoln, you can't just walk on a football field. Right. You have to go through LPS. You have to go folks at LPS to be able to go, here's where I want to be. Here's the school that I want to be on. Is there room, right? Through the Archibus system. However, with Paramount, it's open all day, especially the summer's coming, 30 days? School's out-ish.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Few weeks. Now you've got a place that that you can go continuously to be able to get your kids some footwork, some skill work. We also have a weight room there as well, because one of the things that I believe in, and this is my personal opinion, so nobody can get mad at any organization because I'm not representing anybody in this thought, but because it's unfortunate at the middle school level or junior high level that we don't have the organized football program, so they're not necessarily lifting weights. I know that some of the private schools do, but by and large, the landscape, the lion's share, do not. I know that some parents have their kids at gyms or they're in expensive programs. that's good too, because I think that that training is priceless. But for those folks that just need somewhere to go, somewhere to train, they need a trainer, because I usually have trainers there all the time. You can come to Paramount and make sure that your kid gets what he needs. Plus, we're doing some stuff for kids, younger kids as well, so parents get a couple of hours and they can get away themselves. So the point of it is that I believe that getting some work in every now and then to prepare for the season is super, super important. Some fans from Michigan are here in town.
Minnesota. They're Gopher fans.
Gopher fans. So anyway, so I think that that's like super important, right? To be able to do that.
Right.
And so we're doing that. And I know Jim, and he says his small way, it's huge way. He's always a component of Paramount training as well. He's been a component of everything that I've done. Shout out to Terry Neiman and Chris and Neiman's and Sons. Since I've been a part of their family for 3 years, they have bent over backwards and supported any and everything that I've done, right? And so it just keeps going and building and building and building. And so it's really exciting.
Cool. Want to take a break? Yeah, let's take a break and we'll come back and finish up.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage door sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, a realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at DoorsPlusLLC.com or give them a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus. Garage doors and more.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Wellman Plumbing at 402-434-2400 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-434-2400.
Cinco de Mayo is May 5th, but the party starts early this year at Tipsy Tina's Taco Cantina with their street festival on Saturday, May 3rd. Come down to 8th and Q starting at 1 p.m. on May 3rd and see llamas from Sweet and Sassy's Llama Farm until 4 p.m. and enjoy face painting and balloon animals with Miss Shades at 2 p.m. DJ Wyatt will entertain from 6 to 10:30 p.m. There will be drinks, food, and giveaways, and best of all, no cover charge. It's the early Cinco de Mayo Street Festival with Tipsy Tina's Taco Cantina, Saturday, May 3rd, beginning at 1 p.m. at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
Get ready for the largest dirt late model event in Nebraska, race fans. The Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series is heading to Eagle Raceway's High Bank Heist on Thursday, May 15th through Saturday, May 17th. See the greatest dirt late model stars in the country compete for $10,000 to win on both Thursday and Friday, and an enormous $50,000 to win 75-lap main event on Saturday. The High Bank Heist, May 15th through May 17th at Eagle Raceway. For more info, visit eagleraceway.com. Let's go Lucas Oil Late Model Racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Make plans to join 93.7 The Ticket and the Amon Green Foundation for the first annual Nebraska Esports Golf Tournament on Monday, June 9th at Wilderness Ridge. It's a four-man scramble starting at 11 a.m. that will feature former Husker greats, including Amon Green, Johnny Rogers, Niles Paul, Tony Davis, Adam Carricker, Vershawn Jackson, and more, with great prizes and great golf. Sponsorships are also available. Email Jake at theticketfm.com for more questions or sign your team up online at theticketfm.com. Early bird registration goes through April 20th and overall registration goes through May 30th.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. You can't go wrong with one of their great bagel sandwiches or breakfast burritos. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Support Matt Talbot Kitchen and Outreach on Give to Lincoln Day. Your gift will be received by a portion of Lincoln Community Foundation's matching fund. Homelessness is a complex problem facing our community. By working together, we can find solutions. Your donation for Give to Lincoln Day moves us closer to ensuring that everyone in Lincoln has a safe place to sleep at night. Because of your generosity, hope lives here. Give anytime through May 29th at givetolincoln.com.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Back to Youth Football 101 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
What's up? Hey, it's your man Tank. I'm still here. All things Youth Football 101. My man Jim Salmon, my friend, president of Lincoln Youth Football, does everything for the public school system when it comes to sports, volunteer a lot of times, and works for the Lincoln Public Schools. So thanks for being here, Jim. Thanks for all that you've done for me for the last few years. I certainly appreciate it. And I want to talk about, obviously we're here for talk about 707 a little bit.
Can we go? Yeah. Let's not miss it. Jackson, could you read that text?
Big Lumbo asked, just when will the coaches be reaching out to start 7-on-7?
So I think they're talking about they've signed up.
Yep.
So
they're just waiting to hear. Right.
Yes.
So season starts technically on the 13th. Practices can begin on the 13th. We are planning on having teams formed no later than, say, the 10th, right? I know it's a short turnaround, but we always have it that way, right? It's right there. So you should be getting reached out to, I'd say no later than the 10th.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all right.
If you haven't been reached out to by the 10th, send an email to president@lincolnyouthfootballleague.com and we'll get you taken care of.
But don't panic, because you will be reached out to because, we're going to make sure that whether it's the 505 for women and girls or the 707 for boys and young men, we're going to be doing that as well.
That's right. That's right. It's not as easy as tackle, right? No. Tackle, we have our lines. 7v7, 5v5. We don't have the 1,000 kids signed up, right?
That's right.
we have a lot less, which is okay because those kids are still getting in.
Yeah.
But what we have to do sometimes, especially with 7v7, is combine districts.
Yes.
Then once we combine districts, we need to decide which district is coaching, if both districts are coaching, blah, 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 because we talk about all of our coaches are certified, right? Background check, have their USA football certification. So we need to get all that taken care of and lined up first. So we're getting there. Don't panic. If you have any questions, you can email me and we can get you taken care of.
Yeah. Yeah. And not only that, I mean, on top of that, kind of like following up with that, like why would you participate in 707? So I know that some parents here, I grew up, but as a parent, I actually watched 707, which was called the Passing League from California, after the second year, come to Texas in 2006. And we had some of the same questions. However, after watching your child in 707 for one season, when the actual football season comes along, you'll clearly know why he did it, because, those are the kids that you see on the field that you would think first, oh, they're just better athletes. And then you would think, well, why is it better? Or maybe, oh, their parents have them working out. No, a lot of those kids were actually starting to play 707. When I started the landscape here in 2022, a lot of the kids couldn't catch. Matter of fact, LYF, you and I have never talked about this, so this is impromptu. LYF wasn't a great passing league when I first, few years ago. You had some standout quarterbacks here and there, standout receivers. But by and large, what we've witnessed in the last 2 or 3 years, you got 10-year-olds throwing bombs out on LYF. Right. You've got 12U, or it's 5th graders or 7th graders and 9th graders, like really honing in on their skills you've got receivers that are absolutely catching the ball that are translating to the high school. I can name probably 15, 20 receivers at the high school level that really stood out, but I know that they were involved with 707 the last few years. And so that's why, as a parent, you want. I know, I think I was going to mention this last hour, something you said. I know of 4 kids who shall be nameless that I saw them, and it's more than that, but these 4 in particular, that I saw them back in 23 start coming to the programs and practice and training. And I was thinking, God help them, because they had 2 left feet. They had 10 thumbs. And I was like, this is not going to work. But those 4 kids in particular had more desire. I mean, I'm talking young, than even their parents. Like, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. And now when we go to tournaments, they're scoring 2 or 3 touchdowns. They're getting loose. Their footwork is crazy. Their hands are crazy. Why? Because of the point that I'm making, they're doing 7-on-7. I have we didn't get to talk about her, Ariana Feliciano Williams. I'm going to say it again. Ariana Feliciano Williams. Look for this young lady to be something special. Most of the parents already know who she is. She went to Omaha and did the boys so bad in 707 that the parents got upset on the sideline. This young lady has 5 gears. In tackles, she's scoring 3-4 touchdowns a game. She's not a track person. This is her first year in track. She's just God gifted. And she's a quick learner. She caught a 40-yard bomb this last weekend at the tournament in Iowa Sportsplex out on the Council Bluffs area. Caught a bomb. She put a move on a kid so bad that he slid 3 to 5 yards the other way. So look for her and young ladies like her. The other 4 kids I'm talking about, young men, they are flat out players now. So parents, you just don't know. You have to figure it out, give your child an opportunity, but it's not his training. It's not the team he plays with on 707. It's not really the Wednesday night. Those are just building blocks. It's when you see how that translates when it comes to tackle football, when all of a sudden you see your kid running routes or defending better, right? Or if he's a quarterback, he's much more advanced. Or if she or he are receivers, now they actually understand the route tree better. So if you don't understand the route tree, Google it. It's out there, and that really helps them get to the next level. So these are levels, these are layers that help kids get there what they need to be. And I will challenge, right, Jim? You know I will. I'll throw down the challenge for any parent that thinks that, and coach that thinks that 707 is not real. Even though I don't look at it as a sport, the training to get ready for the actual season once or twice a month, 4 times a month, whatever the case may be in between their schedule is going to make them so much better. And the kid gets more out of the season because now he knows he's top-notch in his, or she, they know they're top-notch in their peers. That's just my take.
Well, it raises their football IQ.
Oh,
right?
ridiculous.
Like, you know this. You're talking about throwing down, right?
Yeah,
the gauntlet. You and I had multiple when you first came to me and said, let's start talking about 7v7 because you didn't include the big skills, right?
Right.
I'm always a big skills guy. I'm a line guy.
Yeah, yeah.
So it took me a while to realize, even when my son played, when Tate played 7v7, he was a center at the time.
Right.
All he did was snap. Man, he was mad at me because I didn't let him run routes.
Right.
By the end of that first season, he was running routes and having fun because of athletic movements.
Yes.
Right. Which is the goal. But yeah, so it's something that's making things better. It's something that's making our football better. And then when you put those specialty kids behind my big skills, it's a different thing. Right.
It's even better.
Yeah, we talk about the tournament series. We talk about this. I think you made a really good point. You said yourself you didn't look at it as games, right? They're having
as a sport.
As a sport.
Yeah, it's not a sport.
It's right.
Yeah.
It's training.
It's training.
That's what it is. It's training. Let's talk real quick. What do you have going on here in Lincoln next weekend? I want to talk about
so that. It's a dream to me, folks. So try to understand. It's not a boast. It's not a flex. When I started this company, 707, because my parents and Red Wolves were so tired of traveling the first year, which was 21. In 22, I established 707 to improve the landscape all over Nebraska for 707. We opened up with one tournament. We have 8 now, but we opened up with one tournament, which was called the Mother's Day Showdown at the Capitol. There were 47 teams that showed up from around the state and the border states. We called it part of the Border War Series. Then all of a sudden, the second year, there were 60. I think this year we're plus 60 already. So Mother's Day weekend, there are 2,000-3,000 people that are going to be in Lincoln just to participate in 707. It's crazy. So it's all day. And so this is how it works. If you want to come see it, witness it for yourself, see some of the local talent, it's going to be at 225 South Street, which is Lincoln Youth Football Complex. The older kids, 9th grade to high school, they'll be at Lincoln Sports Foundation out there where Dan does a really good job organizing the folks out there. Claire McDermott, Dan's son, they do a really good job. So we're about there. Okay. So come out and see these. It's all day. Saturday is really easy because it's pool play. Everybody's just playing everybody. So you see a lot of high scoring games, a lot of just getting after it because the pressure's not on, then bracket play will get kicked off on Sundays, and basically it's win or go home. So come out and see us this weekend. I'll be back in the studio talking about it, that we're out there. Enjoy Cinco de Mayo, right? This week. It's fun, a lot of activities. Super excited about that. And Jim, we're getting this, man.
We are. This is year 2. And next week, remember, next week's all you because my daughter Alexis graduates with her doctorate in occupational therapy.
That's right.
Saturday from UNMC.
That's right.
So congratulations, Alexis. We're proud of you.
Alexis, congratulations. All right. Thank you so much. We're going to take commercial. We'll see everybody next week. I'm your man, Tank. I'm out. And Jim.
Thanks, guys.